Ladies and gents, welcome to episode 6. I know y'all trying to figure out what's in that trap door, but before we go in, I want to let you know I'm streaming again. If you're watching this on the day it releases, I am literally streaming tonight at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Feel free to hop in. We're just going to be kind of gaming and vibing for this first one before we start to get the schedule rolling and have a little more planned, exciting stream content for some future ones. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoy. Comment if you got questions. Sub to the channel if you like the content, and I'm going to talk to y'all on the next one. Peace out. Is this dog smelly or like gross?
No.
Okay, so it's like a pretty clean, like well groomed dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say she smells nice, but she doesn't really have like a disgusting odor. She has
That's
a dog
fine.
odor.
Okay, that's what was the problem. Okay, yeah.
I was just looking at Bara. What did the dog want?
It's a friendly dog. I'm probably gonna take it home. We'll see.
Does Tayo hear that one?
Feels like a slightly bigger decision than as a second thought. Like, okay, bring me through your line of thinking of what.
Oh, well, no, I wouldn't be expecting you guys to take care of it. It'd be my pet. It wouldn't live in our rooms. It would have its own place. Sensei's got plenty of rooms, and put him up in one of those. I mean, I guess I will have to ask Sensei, but I don't think he's gonna have an issue with it. Do you not want a pet? It's kind of cool. It's a big pet.
I just want to understand why you want the pet.
I mean, there are practical reasons, but mostly because it likes reading, just like me.
Tayo, as Bar says, just shrugs and goes, "Well, I don't mind as long as it doesn't stink or make our house dirty. It is what it."
Oh, Miss Dog is very clean. I mean, if you have a big problem with it, Ichiro, I mean, I'm willing to hear you out. It's just I don't see what the big deal.
My only problem with it is we don't really know much about it besides, and he'll like point at Bara, like gesture to Bara, likes to read, and that in itself is kind of interesting.
Cool.
I'd like to learn more about the dog before you decide to take it home.
Okay. Yeah, we should. Are those guards tied up, by the way?
No, she just dragged them over, like to the side.
I point at the guards and I say, okay, well, tie those guys up, and when they wake up and we're done with our thing, we can maybe come back and ask them about the dog. How about that?
Sounds like a great idea. Love it. Good job. Communication makes things go way smoother, he says, reflecting back on the several times he ignored you guys and killed people.
Yeah.
Bargrin, she doesn't point this out.
Yeah, Tayo chuckles and goes, "Well, I guess as long as Ichiro doesn't kill the dog, we'll be okay." And walks over to the hole.
So I assume Ichiro ties up the guards.
Yeah, I'll tie up the guards.
Yep.
And I'll throw them in this closet.
Closet with the smoking hole in it.
Oh, this closet. That's this closet.
Oh, are there two closets? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
there's two.
Not throwing them into one where they could easily get out of.
That'd be really funny, though.
And I'll put like a box in front of the door.
Tayo,
wait, I'll go in first, please. Maybe not you go first. Maybe one of us goes first.
God, y'all are so unfun. And I walk over and I go, "Oh, well, I guess I might as well." And I go ahead and lock the door back, even though I know there's a hole over there, just in case someone tries this door.
I can put boxes in front of the other door if we want.
I mean,
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
We can.
I block up these two back doors.
Yeah, you take some you kind of make between like all the gear that is here, bars, and the some of them have ropes. You tie this door shut, and you do a. I mean, I guess fuck it. There's not really like a thing for it. Yeah, you stack up enough boxes here, to kind of like block the hole from it. I mean, you don't really know what it looks like, but it's good enough. Yeah. Do you guys proceed in?
Going in.
Tayo goes in last.
I'll go in first if you don't mind, Ichiro, because I do have my acid armor up right now, so I'm pretty safe.
That's fair.
Yeah. I'm guessing you guys are headed in Bara Ichiro Tayo in this manner.
Yes.
You guys go down
That is okay with Tayo.
Yeah. You guys go down
it's not.
Fine then, I'll go in the back.
No, like Tayo accepts.
I know.
Just grumbly.
You go down this this tunnel for a bit, for like a decent amount, and you get down, and it looks more like you went down so far. It's actually more of like you're at some sort of cave system, more than like a sewer. Um, the entrance to it, like I said, was fairly deep. You kind of hear like running water. If you remember the village was very like flooded and it had rivers and everything. So water wouldn't really be a surprise or anything. And you finally get to the bottom of this kind of like cave entrance. You have some small light from your vision, two, Tayo's just kind of like small fires. Project enough light that you kind of reach an entrance to kind of like an opening of this cave system here, and you guys can get in here. All right. Do you guys see anything?
It is black.
It's loading for me.
Poggers.
It seems black.
All right. Well,
That's probably it's black for me. Oh wait.
there you go.
Yeah.
There's Bara. There's Tayo.
That's me.
And there is Ichiro. Yes. Bang, bang, bang.
So I don't know if we're meant to see this guy, but we can see this guard at the bottom.
Yep.
Great. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're good. So there is as you're coming up to this to this opening, you kind of see a fire pit here, a lot of supplies. Like this is a pretty big cavern that you're in right now. The tunnel was man-made. The caverns, you can safely assume, were not. They were, but there appears to be a few, like a decent amount of people camping down here, from what it seems. Excuse me. As far as exploration on this goes, you guys can see the guard over here, just because of the way the light works. But he is like further down. You guys are at a higher elevated area than he is.
Gotcha.
As like I said, as for exploration here, I ask that you go up until like the end of your vision if you're gonna take big jumps. I do have where you can see it. So as an example, I guess, like, I don't know what it looks like from your perspective. You can kind of see that it will, if everybody moves
So
here,
slight edge.
if everybody moves here, it will, and then if you move back, it will keep what you guys saw, more or less.
The fog of war stuff.
Yeah, so just kind of explore that way. If it gets to any initiative situations, I will let you guys know.
Okay. I see various like tents and stuff around here. Bar would check those first to make sure there's nobody sleeping inside.
No, they appear to be cleared.
Is this a lit fire, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's not fully, lit, but it is on.
Okay.
I'll use that for now. I
Although
would
it's-
also.
I would say it's a bit hard to tell with the torches, at least on my view. Okay, I believe you are good now. You are at your.
Tayo,
Yeah,
having
what
seen
you-
that guard, is gonna go ahead and eat a chakra pill, just in case.
As far as kind of what you hear, it's not a very quiet cave. You actually hear once you came to this opening, you hear like a lot of crashing water. You do hear some of the guards, and as you know, you have seen as the closer you step in here, since you're elevated, they appear to not have noticed you. But yeah, you hear them just kind of like doing regular NPC behavior, just kind of talking, clashing plates, all that stuff.
What was that? Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind. Yeah, but yeah, it is a fairly noisy cavern. Like I said, you hear people, you hear this like crashing of water against rocks, kind of like rapids sound esque. You get what I mean. And you kind of hear like animals as well. Fairly a fairly noisy cavern.
That's good. Works for us.
Yeah.
I say I'm just following along
I'm
with
gonna-
Bara and everybody.
That's it.
Just checking
Give
out what
me
we can.
1 second. I'm gonna join as player and actually see what you guys are. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Yeah. Let me
So
go
I
and-
see this like crane here, some sort of device for lifting and putting people down.
Yes.
Is there a rope that leads down to the bottom there?
Yes, there is.
Okay. Bara suggests to her party, maybe it's time to head on down, and I think we kind of seen what there is to see up here.
So what's our plan then?
I was gonna say, are we are we getting giddy with it? You know what I mean?
Prefer to avoid that thing in the middle for as long as possible. I would rather fight people in the dark as we come across them, as opposed to drawing everybody out into a big fight.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds
All
like a
right.
plan.
So Bara will jump over to the rope and sort of sidle on down there.
Yeah. You successfully do this.
Ichiro will then follow.
I see how.
Ichiro, when Ichiro does it, if you could roll an athletics check. Ichiro,
Why?
because he's a big boy and Bara is the smallest girl.
You are also carrying a
That
huge
is-
sword in his defense.
Okay. It's fair, but thankfully you said athletics. If my sheet will load, I'm pretty sure that's a good stat.
Yeah, I can't imagine it would be that difficult.
It's a +6. Yeah, it's +6. Nice.
Yeah, you manage to slide down the rope. The crane gets a little, a little rickety, and you hear you see some of the guards. Since you can see them, they can't really see you. You see some of them kind of like turn their head, but then they go back to what they were doing, just kind of assuming it's just
The wind.
just the wind,
I hate when the wind gets in
and
the
nothing
caves.
else.
Yeah,
Me
Tayo
too.
will do the same.
Yep. Tayo can go ahead and do it. She's not a.
And slide
I
down.
checked that tent.
Yeah, the tent seems empty. From what you can gather, most of the tents, they have gear and stuff. When you check inside of them, there's not any backpacks or any belongings or anything. You can make a like a group intelligence check. Just straight up intelligence.
A second, my full 20's acting funky. I'm refreshing.
All gravy.
An
9.
entire second.
through?
What's up?
I don't see a roll or anything, if that's what you're asking.
Oh.
Nice!
Hey,
Um.
roll worst stat. Let's go.
Yeah. Ichiro kind of discerns this, being a blue collar worker once.
Wasn't
And-
that the blacksmith?
Yeah. Yeah, you can say that a lot of people probably, or you can assume that a lot of people will probably stay here. But since you guys came during the day, there's not a whole lot of people kind of like running about in this cavern. It's more of like a hideout. And since it's the day, they're not really like they're out and about in the city or forest or doing their things. They're not really not a
I'll
whole
look
lot
at-
of them are here.
I'll look at Tayo and it'd be like, you might get to burn this one down.
You see a little gleam in her eye, and she just goes, "Yay!"
Yeah, though.
Right. Well, we'll keep going, I guess.
I was like, once if you guys ever have the intention of I guess like taking somebody out or anything like that, other than stealth checks, just let me know and I will go for that. But
I
you guys
mean,
are
Bara's intention here, and I guess she makes this clear to her squad mates, is exploring as much as possible before fighting.
yeah,
Yeah.
I am assuming that all three of you are doing this like fairly stealthily. So
That's
Oh
the
my-
idea.
Move me along with the group, because right now my roll 20 is
I
messing up.
got you. I got you, G.
Keaton.
Don't
um,
even fret,
It's
dog.
I only experienced technical difficulties during this game.
I take it this looks like a river. Is this where the Russian water is?
yes, it's like this is where that like the closer you get to this, the closer the crashing water sounds, and you can safely assume it's this river. Yeah.
The fog of war is really nice because you can at least see the idea of what has been left behind.
Yeah, fair warning, just to the people. You can see what you have explored. If things, but things can be different. People can be where you have explored and you won't be able to see them. So don't like.
Yeah, like all the guards
Yeah.
over at this like top right area have like disappeared. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Or
so-
not top
so-
right, I guess.
Yeah, which is
Yeah. So fair.
pretty cool.
I was gonna say don't like, just for the sake of like, like you put yourself into like the beginning because you want to go back to the beginning. You'd have to follow the path you came because it can't change. I don't know if you guys, I guess, saw this one. There was a door here and a door here.
I saw it. I ignored it.
I was like, I don't know how well I made these walls. This is my first go at that.
Welcome to excessively cautious Bara School of Ninja or Ninja Way or whatever.
Date bio, bitch.
Databayo. Sasuke!
Use some very interesting fish. little marketplace down here. Good for them.
Yeah, they have a whole little economy
No.
town.
Will the world just kind of end here?
What's up?
Yeah, we found the edge of the world. Congratulations.
Oh, that's weird. No, it does not end there.
Oh, okay. There must have been like an invisible wall.
I
That's
hate
the Genjutsu. Watch out.
The Genjutsu that the dog is putting on you. That's insane because even with dynamic lighting, it doesn't show anything there. I don't know what the hell is there. Bye, person that left. Hello, person that left.
Wait, this is really why is like Tayo's not showing me stuff on the other side of this thing.
Well,
But if I move like Ichiro, then it does. Oh wait, why does Tayo work there? I'm so confused. Okay, it's just like bugged right there.
yeah, that I don't know what's wrong with this area. I looked at the layers and I couldn't tell
It's
you.
all,
I'm
it's all
sorry.
good.
I don't
It's
know.
all good.
So I see this is like a little cliff or whatever, just like a ledge here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's climb up that real quick. We can just walk up it, right?
Yep.
We are ninja after all.
Well, speak for yourself.
Are you not a ninja?
All three of you aren't ninja, if you want to be really.
What are we talking
well,
about?
None of
Fair
you
enough.
are ninja.
We are. What's a word that would be applicable
The
to
gang.
us?
Okay.
I guess we're
murder.
kind
A
of
murder.
mercenaries, aren't we?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, I think by
Yeah,
definition.
we sell our services in
Yeah,
a combat sense. We're
you
kind of
actually
mercenaries.
come up against just a full dead end there.
I love selling myself.
That one you have reached the end of the Minecraft world.
All right, back this way.
Yes, ma'am. Can we kill something now,
So-
Bara?
Nope.
Or fight
Whatever
something?
is up
Sorry,
with
not
this
kill something,
map,
but-
it is killing my computer. So I will not be moving any characters currently, because I'm afraid my computer might explode on me.
I made it this because there's actually a setting where like you can drag your character and it reveals it
Oh, as you go.
as you go. So I'm glad it didn't do that because that one might have actually.
Bara halts here, and she suggests that we go back to the place with the door. I want to check that place out now.
Tayo
Ichiro would agree.
Tayo goes, I just wanna fight something.
The easy two of the group.
You'll get your chance.
You can if you're talking about these at the bottom. Are you?
Ping again?
God,
Yeah.
these.
Those.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
yeah.
You can put yourself there. Nothing has changed in that area.
Okay.
I'm not gonna force any area there.
You don't want us to take individual steps the whole way.
Yeah. I was more saying for big move maps.
All right. So I guess does this have a lock on the door that we see?
Not really. It is just kind of like a doorknob. It's not really.
All right. Bara will open it up and
Oh.
dig on through there.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say roll a stealth check to see how quickly or how quietly you open that door.
All right. Let's see, what's my stealth?
What's his PP? I forget what his.
What is his PP?
Not bad.
I'm assuming you're meaning passive perception.
That's what you'd like to think, huh?
You
It's
can
what I'm gonna continue to think,
you can assume that, but I'm not gonna confirm or deny.
because then it's a D12 roll. Joke, no one's gonna get.
I got it. No, I got it. I got there. I got there.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got
cool.
it. I got it.
Good.
I got it.
Okay,
I got it.
it's an-
It was funny. It was funny. It was funny. It was funny.
Good. It was an inside joke in another campaign. I thought it fell flat. That's my bad.
No, you're good. Yeah, I'll say, yeah, you opened the door and you went in, without disturbing him.
Okay.
Like right now in this moment, he's not disturbed.
Okay. The door's open now, so I'll just sort of step to the side here, and I'll motion for Ichiro to give him the old pummel strike on the back of his head.
Boop.
How much pummel do
Yeah,
we
why
want
does
in this
Tayo
strike?
not? That's so annoying.
Non-lethal, please.
I was gonna say, let me look at your.
I keep like
Stop
losing
moving.
her.
God damn it! Piece of shit.
I am not touching any of my pieces.
Can't click your goddamn character.
Get rolled.
Let's see, what the fuck?
I've thwarted God. I just have to move faster than he does.
You can stay blind. I don't give a shit. Okay, did that work? Are you good? Are you alive now?
Yes, I can see now.
Okay, there you go.
Thanks, God.
Yeah, no problem. Move again, I'll take it away.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
At this point, I'd like to
Jesus, poor guy.
Devil's Gambit to gain advantage on the attack.
You would have advantage.
I-
He's
Yeah, he's
unconscious.
prone.
You have
Yeah,
advantage.
he's not
Also
trying to dodge
increases
this.
my damage die. It increases my damage die by 2, which is the more important part of this.
Here, Ichiro, roll an intelligence check.
Oh god.
Not
16.
bad.
I'm rolling high
Not
with
bad.
them.
Yeah, he is a sound sleeper from the looks of it, and your attack will have obviously advantage. And since he is sleeping and not really moving, you will probably do a lot more damage than you would normally do to a guard like this. It's the best
Okay,
way.
cool. Then I don't lose more chakra.
There you go. There she blows.
Chakra.
Might as well roll for the crit.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Wait, are you trying to kill
Didn't
this
get it.
guy?
Oh, we said non-lethal.
Okay.
Okay.
Bara said non-lethal. I don't know if he chose
So
following.
I'm just making sure.
He
Yeah,
killed 2 people 1 time, and now everybody thinks you're the murder hobo.
18 and a murder attempt. We do forget that one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I tried to murder a child kidnapper.
I'll forgive you this time.
Thank you.
Anyway, oh, I just realized one of my earrings broke. God damn it. I'm really depressed now.
Disappointing.
Yeah, with a 26, your attack will crit. I know it's an 18, but I had a range in my head. Of your like
if
the,
I make
the
him
normal
my
roll.
study target, it crit anyways.
You can do that if you want to. I'm not gonna stop you.
It'll make
My
you
study
feel better.
target, my range now goes from 19 and 20 to being a crit to 17 to 20 being a crit.
Go off, King.
It's actually, I mean, mine was 6. If you roll like a 16 and up, it was gonna crit since he's asleep. But yeah, okay. So you're critting. You don't need to do this. You can roll whatever damage you roll.
This would be
And then double the
actually
damage there.
so funny if you didn't.
If
knock
it
him out.
doesn't kill him,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is my damage.
Okay. Everybody will get. He is completely startled by this as you hit him with the. I guess like the flat part of your sword.
Yeah, I just kind of smack him.
Yeah, he is. He is very dazed and still asleep. Bara and
wait.
Taya. Oh yeah. What was it?
I forgot. My weapon has deadly. I think I do an extra damage die. Not that would really matter, but
Oh yeah. Roll an extra one.
Well, yeah, it might be important if we keep missing or something.
Yeah.
gotta remember it has deadly on it.
For the sake of this, I don't think we'll need to do it. But Bara and Taya will get a turn before the guard for very obvious reasons. Go ahead. If it gets past that, we can do initiative.
Did you not wake up from being hit on the head with a giant sword?
Let's say, because I'm going to assume it is the initiative order for this will at least be Ichiro, Bara, Taya, guard. That will not hit.
But I like to think Bar hits him with the staff, but it's just not hard enough to do it.
It just bonks him.
She doesn't have like the heart. She doesn't have, her heart wasn't in that bonk.
Alright, I guess Tayo steps forward. And will, I guess for the first time, actually use her chained hand scythe. And so you see it kind of like, you know, she like grabs it and holds the chain, and stays a distance away because it has reach, and she just wants to be cool and use it. There's a chance I missed this, by the way. And we'll go ahead and try to smack him. Yeah, there's just nothing else to do. God damn, baby. Alright. Don't really want to use chakra. Yeah, this is just
Also, for later on for combat, the squares aren't exact to the grid to measure if you have doubts, but otherwise it's pretty close. Goddamn. Yeah, you go ahead and just miss this.
I haven't trained with it very much.
Yeah, you haven't been training with it a whole lot, so it just kind of dinks off one of the heavier parts of his armor, where you would usually kind of aim for the joints in the weaker parts. It just hits just dead on center of like his chest plate or something.
Was he wearing his armor in his sleep?
Correct. He was taking a cat nap.
Because I'm pretty sure you get penalties for. I'm kidding. I don't really care.
Oh wait! We have advantage on these because he's still lying down.
But true.
Oh.
This is why we keep
well,
Bara
actually,
around.
I was gonna say, was Taya's a range? No, it wasn't. It was just a.
It's
That's
just
okay.
I have reach on my thing.
That was reach.
God damn it.
Oh my god, we're so
And
bad.
it wills it, baby.
I should have
It's
just
up
used
to
chakra.
me to be the melee fighter.
I should have just used chakra. Do we need to roll initiative?
Yeah.
Hey, I get to do fancy macro thing.
Oh, okay.
Proud of
That's
this
good.
one.
That's good. That's good.
Bam.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
Wow,
we
that's
should be
the
fine.
lowest-
Now we should be fine.
The question is, will
The
you get
lowest
him
I've
with
ever
your
rolled on
chain
anything.
stuff, or will I bonk him?
Hello. Game. Video Vega. Do the thing where you put it in the thing. Thank you.
There you go.
His was not a 13. It was, so
Good
you're
old
not here.
4.
Get rid of Ichiro.
Get
And
the.
Ichiro.
Okay, yeah, you're back.
Hey.
Is everything right? 16, 14? Okay, it's just his is a 4.
He got a 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Tayo, after swinging the axe and boinking, gets frustrated and pulls it back and kind of just goes again angrily. Be like, just like, I'm gonna knock you out.
He is still
and
not
she
even
will
sure
not.
he's awake. He
And Tayo
He
is
should
Still
be
gets
prone, right?
advantage on this one.
utter confusion.
oh, he is still pro.
Yeah. He
I'm
hasn't.
trying
He
to
hasn't
help out you guys.
Hey!
Hey, Opa!
Actually,
crit as well.
Opa!
What that means.
Okay, what the hell is my chain scythe do? I forget it's a D6 or it's I don't even remember, bro. Chain scythe, I think it's a D6. Because it has all the other things.
Sure it
So
is.
2D6, I guess. Oh, no way! Oh, it was for sure. Wow.
Doesn't that do it?
No, it does, but I just saw the 2 nat ones and thought I didn't make it.
Surprisingly, the deadly does actually come in clutch, or else.
Wow. Yeah, the crit actually mattered. That's so funny.
Jesus Christ! All right,
I didn't expect it to be that difficult.
No, like
guys.
I was precise that time. I was like, I knew exactly how to hit, and I was like, I'm gonna knock you out without causing too much sound, too much issue. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you successfully knocked this guy out, struggling a bit more than you thought, but he was still very, very dazed and very out of the loop.
We were getting the battle rolls out. Okay.
Ichiro looks back to the 2 girls. You guys need to train with me a little bit more. Like, I feel like that could have been a lot easier.
I make a spark in my hand and go, do you need to train with me a little more?
He'll kind of like
Being
his sword on
sarcastic.
his back and very menacing, like jokingly, but
Yes, yeah.
anytime you want.
I
I think it's okay.
Go ahead. Oh, I think. Yeah. I looked at Bara and I'm like, all right, leader, what's next?
Well, the next room over. Oh, actually, first tie him up, put him in the corner, right?
Yeah. I would like to check to make sure see if he has any keys because I'm now a little key fiend. I want some more keys.
You can make an investigation check.
God, I'm rolling bad now.
No, he doesn't really have much on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna tie him up and tuck him in. So that way he looks like he's sleeping.
Oh, actually, big bird.
Like
Actually,
that.
big bird.
And smart.
All right, next room. Or we'll walk outside.
Am I still dragging you, Ichiro?
Yes, please, because when you 2 moved, my computer died for a second.
Okay.
It's incredibly
Thank
high
you.
technology, moving a little picture around on another picture.
It
It's
really
very.
is.
Don't think you understand how poor my computer is.
I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming Roll20 because it does actually take way more resources.
Yeah, it takes it's like I'll have it on for the dragging. Bro, it was like, yeah, I'm using 100% of your CPU for this. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, I run Valorant at like 200 frames per second. It takes like 10% of it, bro. Jesus.
For reference, I could run it at like 2 frames per second.
Hey, and that's 2 more than 0. So.
2 more than my teammates. All right, yeah, you go in here. There's kind of like a small dining room area.
Bara, let's out a sigh. All right. Well, we caught one guard off of his being alert, so I think that
Mm-hmm.
was all worth it. Now we can go deal with the ones that are actually like out and about.
Yes! Tao gives a little fist pump.
Do we want to handle the small group before the larger one? I have a
Yes,
feeling the large group
good idea.
is
Yes, no, that's like
still
good
eating.
thinking, Ichiro.
I have a brain some of the time.
Ichiro on that big brain shit.
On God, on God.
On God, on God.
Very smooth brain 90% of the time, though.
And that 10% is what matters.
10% was putting guy under under blanket, and also let's take out the small group first.
Excuse me.
All right. At this point,
Bar would like to jump over. I mean, if they've noticed, that's fine. But I would like to jump over the thing and make a dramatic entrance.
yeah, sure.
Roll a performance. Roll a performance.
I'd like to stand there menacingly behind her. Not menacing.
I remember thinking through like, oh, I should probably get myself performance since that's gonna be a thing. But I think it's better that I don't.
It's more fun that way.
Yeah. So Bara, she tumbles over and sort of does like her jazz hands, and she says, "The Rose Ninja is here. Lay down your arms."
And like I said, I'm just standing there behind her very menacingly.
Tayo just starts laughing hysterically.
Yeah, the guards are very caught
off guard. Very confused about this. You guys can roll initiative.
I like how Bara, being the smart one, decided why prep when I can make cool entrance. You know what I mean?
Yay! Better initiative.
I'm doing pretty well with initiative lately.
Glad the one initiative that was bad I didn't have to use.
Alrighty. And so begins. Not both of them at the same time, though. Jesus Christ. This small
skirmish. As far as how I'm going to do this, I'm not going to tell you how many rounds. Since rounds are fairly short, like time-wise, if we were to look at it from like how much time actually goes by, they're fairly short. If you can do it within a certain amount of rounds, I'll say you took them out like fairly stealthily enough. Unless
it won't
like
trigger the other guards and stuff.
It won't trigger them unless one of them escapes and starts yelling or things of that nature. So yeah, that'll be an implementation of a mechanic, so to speak. But yeah, Ichiro's up. What does Ichiro do?
Heel's going to go. What? Okay, if someone can put me here.
Put you.
Is it pinging? It's not pinging.
See a ping.
Give me between the two guys.
Here.
The two guys in the front, kind of where the barrel is.
There.
It's there.
Like where you're touching both of them, or just touching the one?
Yes, touching both of them.
Okay.
Down one. As I'm going to use Breath of the Beast Fang and make two taijutsu attacks. One on the guy on top and one on the guy below. So here's the first.
Good.
Sheesh.
Do you want me to roll damage for this as well?
You can just do your attack rolls and then your damage rolls. Which one are you attacking first? I guess.
The guy up top, I guess.
Yeah. You can do them in any order you want to.
I'll just roll the two attacks.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna mark off 5 of my chakra because I probably would have had to cast acid armor again before this. It's probably been.
Don't know
That's fine.
why it just rolled a whole bunch of dice on my screen, but sure.
Yeah, the first two hit, and those are the first two I saw. So.
Yeah, those were the first two I rolled, and then.
Yeah. Okay. It's just being weird. No worries.
Get rid of the bad rolls. Smart.
Yeah.
That's how odds work.
I think so, right?
We love stats in this household.
Do you want me to roll 2 attacks?
Yes, please.
Bum, bum.
Also, I keep forgetting that's technically I need to roll another d6 for that.
Okay.
Need to get better at that. So
Nice. That takes the top one
Oh
out.
wow,
going
it
up.
does exactly. Nice.
The top one. Yeah, in one, are you guys coming in here with I guess you took them out exactly. I'll say for this one, you managed to perfectly swipe at kind of like the joints.
yeah,
like,
this is non-lethal.
Yeah, you kind of your sword is big enough to where like in one strike, you strike. Not gonna say pass that to that. You hit him right in the chest, kind of like where his elbows meet, and just absolutely obliterated him. In one fell swoop. And this is the second guy.
I reroll 1s and 2s, so.
Okay. Yeah.
Aw. Even if you max it, you'll be off by 1. It'll be so sad. Oh wait, 1s and 2s. Never mind, it's doable. He does it. You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch, you did it again.
Right, because that's
21.
+2,
Someone
+5, yeah.
Someone take 5 chakra off me.
I got you.
Like
my
I said.
Sweet little boy.
While you did catch this first guard, off guard, this second guard, seeing the first one being stricken,
Strucketh.
will go ahead and actually not use his reaction because he doesn't have one solo now.
Get rolled.
He's at 1 HP.
No, he's
Nah, he dead, bro. You got
Oh, I
it.
forgot to add the +3.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
like,
21.
with die rolls alone, he's at.
No, not even.
Yeah, no, I got.
Yeah, even with your re-rolling 1s and 2s that got there, because it would be 8 plus. Oh no, it doesn't. Yeah, 8 plus 10, 21. Yeah, plus the 3. So yeah, no, you're good. All right.
Yeah, that's everything for me.
Unfortunately for Ichiro,
Dang it, the one guard.
the one guard that is
Ahead of you, which I guess makes sense because he was the one that saw Ichiro coming. Out of almost like instincts, grabs his sword and charges at Ichiro.
That's so embarrassing for him.
I catch it in between my fingers.
I'll say you can't catch it in between your fingers, but you do.
it is so wobbly that you do catch it with like your whole hand.
Fine. I give him a toothy grin.
Yeah, he is terrified.
He has now fully realized who you actually are, and you can kind of see like a face of dread
the
on him.
butcher is back.
Yeah, a face of dread, kind of coming over him. It would now be Bara's turn.
I don't know how to use mana for this, bro. Or chakra.
Bara says, "Wow, good work, Ichiro. Very, very impressive." And I'll go ahead and step over here, and just keep an eye out for anyone else who might be approaching.
You make me deal with this.
All right,
I mean,
that's
you
it for
can
me.
just leave it to me and I'll take care of it.
I guess
it
you
is
are
now.
coming up.
Yeah, let me go ahead and remove this before I forget to the thing doesn't have-
Tayo. How long did my motes last? I know it lasted a minute. Did we have the intention of attacking these guys up here right after these guys?
Yeah, I think so. I mean that's Bara's intention at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna like wait an hour if that's what you mean.
Yeah,
Well,
we want to do
would
this
we
quick.
do
We're gonna
it?
plan.
Would we do it within the minute?
Yeah. Okay.
feel like
Actually,
that's
yeah.
reasonable.
With that, can Bara go ahead and do her full? She'll dash. She'll just start heading up there. Why
Okay.
not?
I'm just gonna roll. If their numbers somehow interrupt the current one, just ignore it.
Okay, I'll say I'm the last one on the initiative order right now. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
I
once I
will-
go, we'll kind of
I'll
restart
just
the
say
top, I guess.
I will reorganize it the moment right after Ichiro's turn.
All right. So Bara says, "All right, I'll go take care of the other ones," and she'll run off over here.
Yeah, seeing Ichiro kind of absolutely body these first two, Tash goes, well, yeah, I guess you got this handled. And runs her 30-foot this direction. Can I at least reach this guy? I can. Okay.
Imagine I could have spent all this time with Poca just sitting up there and reading.
You really could have at this point.
Good.
You could have just left it to me. I
Let me
can clean up shop.
see. All right. Tayo will go ahead and bonus action, create her her flaming orbs of doom around her, as she likes to do. So that will be -5. Which I guess these guards can probably see then. So they see these just like 4 really bright orbs of just pure flame, like appear in the darkness. And as they see that, we can get real quirky with this, huh?
Just remember, if you get surrounded, you still have the action thing that will boost your AC.
I'm not even worried about
Turn.
it, but I will keep it in mind. I even
I
read it
don't
on my
think
thing
it
just
will
in
come
case.
up, but
Okay. As I do this, I go ahead, and this same thing with the spiders. Because I'm just like, oh, don't worry, I got this. And you see me again, just like last time, kind of absorb 2 of my motes into me. And basically like clap in front of me. And from this point, which is a 20-foot sphere, but it'll only hit these guys. 20-foot sphere, you see a huge just explosion of flame, hitting all of them. So go team. They need to make a dex save for me.
we were like trying to go about this all tactically when we could have just walked up and wrecked these guys. Apparently,
Guess I'll do 3 motes, I guess. Yeah.
This is
how many-
good practice, okay?
I mean, fair enough.
Very true. It is hitting all 5 of them.
Okay. Yes, it is hitting all 5. Yes.
5 of them. This is the order I'm going to go. I'm going to go this one,
See, that
then
might not
towards the right,
matter.
and then down, and then left. Just so we're done doing a reverse C.
2, 4, 6. It might
here.
not matter because even half might just kill them. So let me roll this real quick.
Oh my god. Okay, there's like one good rule.
Yeah, all of them miserable, bro. Poor guards, Jesus Christ.
Even
This
half
guy.
kills them, so it doesn't matter. Even the ones that save die or get knocked, whatever.
Immediately,
Get gently cooked.
Tayo fully
Where the-
coaches all of these
Not
people.
legally.
It's -5, and then let me subtract. How much is that one? Another 5. Yeah, so I just clap, and you see my big explosion of flame just woof, like it kind of engulf the area real quick.
The armor not really catching fire, but you know the heat is, and the heat damage is done. The tables are on fire, the chairs as well.
That's how it should be.
Okay, Ichiro, it's your turn. It'll make it easier if I can just get all the guards done with. Um,
Excuse me. Oh, hey, I was supposed to add a D4 to that, by the way. My bad.
oh, cool.
Oh
They're-
no.
They're now what comes after? They're concassate, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what come after.
I don't know. He's a fucking cook, bro. Just
Right, I forgot. He was using fancy words.
That's not fancy, bro. It's from One Piece.
Also an anime I haven't watched. I've been meaning to watch, but
It's all good. The 4 people that watch One Piece got it. That'll make me
I
happy.
feel like it has to be a lot more than 4 people to have that many episodes, though.
No, it definitely is. All right. Ichiro, it is your turn now.
Okay, so I have this dude's sword in my hand. I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna say, "Do you really want to do this?" And I'm gonna try and break the sword.
oh, okay, that's nice.
Trying to break the sword. That's cool as fuck. Yeah, go for it.
He says, "Dope as shit." Hell yeah.
I
Assuming
guess.
athletics.
I was gonna say, I guess athletics, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Please not
Like-
20 this. Oh.
God damn it.
You know what? I'll.
Just for the sake of this, right? Just because it's cool and
I mean,
poggers.
I did kill his 2 friends.
His
Hey.
his sword hasn't been in the best condition, and you don't really break it, but you do bend it in a funny way.
That's funny.
I'm fine with that. That's still scary. Just have a guy catch my sword and then bend it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, you just slightly bend his sword. Anything else?
Well, with that, I'm kind of like trying to intimidate him to run away, but
Oh, I
have
got
no
you.
move.
You can make an intimidation check at advantage then.
Hey.
My bad. I didn't realize that was the fine. I thought you were trying to be cool
Yeah.
as fuck, which it worked.
Buzz. I was trying to be cool and intimidate.
Yeah, just roll
Is that right?
intimidation.
A little wombo combo.
Gotta remember what my intimidation is.
Happy feet.
Come on, load. I know you're struggling right now, but I need you to load. Do I have a negative in curve?
You might, bro. It's a
No.
struggle.
I don't. I have a 0. I am proficient in intimidation. I
Nice.
think he's scared.
He immediately
Pisses
he drops
himself.
his weapon. Like, you are still holding on to his weapon, and he has just let go of it. And he is cowering in fear.
I'm kind of like,
Just completely breathless. You have just taken the wind right out of his sails. He is petrified.
I'm gonna kind of like gesture with my head for him to get out of here, and then I'm gonna go. Someone move me my maximum movement, because I'm afraid.
Like just towards us.
Yes, 30. So right there, if you could see that.
Yeah, you're good.
Letting the guard go is concerning.
Yeah, the guard.
Well, we're burning this place to the ground after this, so I don't really care.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's everything for me.
Okay. The guard, petrified,
He said, "Check my
unarmed.
shit, bro. No sword for you."
I'm still
Yes.
holding the sword, by the way. I haven't
You
thrown it
still
away
have?
yet. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, he is completely petrified and is. It's safe to say
He is gonna try to run out. I've switched the way I do this. So
he will go. Well, you can safely assume he dashes over here.
He's gone.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he has ran away.
In less than 12 seconds, that guy witnessed 2 of his friends be KO'd, a giant explosion go off, a guy catch and bend his sword. He's having a rough day.
You guys, I mean, you did this stealthily. They didn't get a fucking turn. You kind of hear some. How much do you hear? Tayo, make a perception check.
Yes, God.
Hearing if it affects anything. You're the closest one.
My inner errata.
12. You just hear some ruckus over here.
Where is she? Let me zoom out. Okay.
Kind of like the sound of 2 doors just like swinging open.
Okay. I yell over to Bara and I'm like, "Hey, there's something going on up on that rock over there." Pointing to the. Well, I guess she can't really see me. I'm in darkness, but.
It is now lit up enough because of
That's
your
fair.
fire that
Yeah.
she can see.
I'm pointing up to the rock then, like at the ladder.
So I'll move there. Well, I guess whatever. I'll just so I'm in like the light of this fire now, I think.
Yes.
So I will stand on top of the table here and sort of wave my hands and say, "Hey, over here, enemies." And I will go ahead and dodge.
Bara's just
Okay.
got it like that. Am I taking my turn just normally?
Give me 1 second.
Rebecca! Oh, we can now.
Yeah, you can see her now.
Becca, where you been, loca?
Y'all can see her or no?
No.
Can't see anything currently.
Oh, that is really weird. Why did my thing like freak out then?
We cannot see Rebecca. I just see the name
no.
on the turn order. That's why I knew that.
Oh, this is a personal thing. My screen is completely
No,
black.
no. Like all my dynamic lighting stuff just went like out the window, so now everything's like fully lit up, so I can't tell what you guys look at or don't look at. All right, well, it doesn't really matter.
Back.
Yeah.
Nice, my computer didn't explode. See
Um,
everything. Except for like the bottom half of the map.
okay, yeah, Tayo, you can take your turn.
Alright.
Where I am.
I mean, I would probably just do
Weird.
it at the ledge. If I'm being fair about things.
I'm gonna refresh real quick because it's.
So how high up is this? Is the like ledge with the where I heard the noise from?
It's a good like 25.
Okay, so like if I were to stand on one of these tables, I could not see over the ledge.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no shot.
Yeah,
that is weird. My dynamic lighting just went out the window. All right, fair enough.
I will try to stay behind Bara. I guess I will. Yeah, I'll go here. Kind of getting on the other side of the table. And we'll. Excuse me. Do I want to get more? Can't decide if I want more votes or not. I'll just actually, you know what? I will use. No, I won't.
Nice.
Thank
Glad
you.
we solved that.
I'll go ahead. I will dodge and just kind of wait. Actually, I'll use my bonus action to pop a chakra pill just in case. So bonus action, I will bonus action a chakra pill and then use my regular action to dodge as well.
Okay.
I'm finna become a chakra pill fiend, dog. You're not the only one no more.
I'm guessing that's it for you, and it is now Ichiro's turn.
Yuppers.
Will bonus action also take a chakra pill?
This party, I swear.
Burn through chakra really quickly, okay? Especially me, who likes to spend.
I'm gonna start. I'm going to make an addiction.
I killed 5 people at one time. I don't want
We
to
need
get
it.
Two.
That's only the second chakra pill I've taken this campaign. I don't want the slander.
No, but
I was say I've only taken like 4.
Thou has taketh too many.
Too many.
It's the guy who's chugged like 20 a battle.
No, that's 50. You should.
Then I'm going to action dash right there.
Again, I want to be clear positionally. I'm like kind of on the back half of the square behind the table. I'm not like standing up on it.
Ah, I can move myself now.
Nice improvements.
Only took my
A sub
computer
Nichiro
trying to
appeared.
completely die. As he just rushes in.
Anything
Kind
else
of
from
like,
Ichiro?
I hope this
no,
person
that's
doesn't
it.
have a line attack, or we're gonna be fucked.
Funny
Well, I
that you
mean-
say that.
She is also, well, I'm assuming it's a she because Rebecca, but
You can't do that.
they
it's
are also
2022.
elevated, so technically, unless they fall down on our level, the line would be angled differently, and we have to use the
Okay, geometry
Pythagorean
whiz.
theorem.
All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead. I planned for this.
You
so
take hit
joke's
points
on-
damage for that.
Yeah. You take 2d4 necrotic damage from
I
overthinking.
mean, my brain melted trying to say
Pythagoras?
Shut up.
That wasn't even right. If
Theorem.
it makes you feel better.
It was Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean.
Pythagorean.
Anyway,
Too
yeah.
many P's and TH in that. Those are the
correct.
two things I struggle on.
Yeah. So yeah, you hear like doors swing open, and kind of very angry stomping.
Oh, yo, Anky boy.
Can you guys see her at
Want
this
her to
point?
be
Yes.
incredibly tiny.
Yeah, I can't really see fog.
Yeah, she's like a little
anymore, so.
transparent, which is funny, but we can't see her.
Yeah, beats me why that exists either too. By the way, yeah. What are you people doing? God, I swear to God, I can't take a nap anymore. She, using her movement, goes down the ladder. Goes, God, they weren't really worth much anyway, but do you know the process of hiring somebody nowadays?
Well, they're not dead.
It's pretty simple.
She stomps the ground and two rocks kind of start
She's an
floating.
earthbender.
Oh God.
And they are thrown at.
Please be me. Please be me.
Yeah, it is going to be you. I'd be hard.
The
pressed is why I would-
one of us three that didn't dodge.
Well, to be fair, I have a bunch of stuff. I am an AC tank. This is the one thing I'm good at. Let me have it, please. Thank you.
So she will go ahead and roll.
That misses. I ain't gonna do anything. That one would hit, except for. Wait, how much damage would I take
You got
before
so
I decide
excited.
that?
I don't think you know unless you're getting hit.
You don't know, Chief.
Well, my reaction is when you take damage.
Yeah. Yeah, you would be taking 2d12.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use Spiraling Arc Wall. It increases my AC by 5. That no longer hits.
Dude, I know that one. I have a ball. For that.
Yeah.
Also
so,
makes you immune to Genjutsu. Go for a turn. Well, not immune. You just don't take damage.
Yeah, so she hurls these two rocks at you, Ichiro swiftly maneuvering them. But this space and this space are now difficult terrain.
Shoosh.
So it would be these two here.
Do you want me to do little... Hold up, I got you.
Let me look at something really quickly.
Yeah. When you dodge this and you use your reaction, she kind of like takes an element and goes, "Well, maybe you guys will be some fun." As she down.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm still alive. Cool. My computer isn't dead yet.
I like her little
Survive
pink,
for a
her
little
little
while
pink
longer, buddy.
leg, ninja leg thing.
Yeah.
So cute.
She goes, well, I hope none of you are just some, what's it called? I hope all of you aren't just a bunch of brutes. And she places her hand on the floor, and you just hear like this kind of like tremor as the earth starts splitting and breaking. So now there's gonna be a fun one. I apologize in advance, Ichiro.
Oh god.
All of this.
What the actual?
All of this is now difficult terrain.
Do you want me to draw it?
What's not?
Here, keep that. Hold that. Hold that. Hold that. It's drawn. You're good.
So that is now difficult terrain. I guess we can
Delete the
kind
little
of-
box.
delete the little box.
Yeah. Counterpoint. difficult terrain hits difficult terrain, does it make normal terrain?
It makes extra difficult.
Terrain.
Two negatives make a
God
positive,
damn it.
baby. Hey, that was a good try, though. That was a good try. I respect that.
If you say that in an instance where it matters, you could convince me.
You could be like, if I made a pillar and then I broke it, you'd be like, that's just normal, bro. But yeah.
Well, that's kind of what you did. You messed up the Earth, and then you messed up the Earth in a different way, therefore making Earth flat. See?
Earth is already flat.
The world is a plate,
So
not
true.
a circle.
Earth is flat. We don't need to argue, bro. I believe.
Exactly.
All right,
Yeah.
and yeah, that will go ahead and be her turn.
That's too spooky.
It will now be Bara's turn.
Fantastic. So I would like to make a quick read on her. I'm looking mostly for how nasty she is, in terms of like evil, like mean. You know, are my villain senses tingling?
Yeah, she's not a nice person. You can roll an insight if you want like more specifics, but
I do want more specifics.
She is seemingly more battle hungry than anything.
So
But
she's Tayo, but Earth.
more or less. But yeah, she is she is looking to finish you guys off, or at least, she definitely has malicious intents behind it. She's not doing it just for the fun of the battle.
Okay.
I was like, if you have a specific question, feel free to.
I think that answered my questions. Is that my action, or can I be a free action?
Yeah, that's fine. You're good.
Okay.
She's not hiding.
I will go ahead and dash up to there,
Sheesh.
and I will activate my chakra scalpel. And I'll say, lady, you won't like the way this ends.
Okay, go on.
That'll be it for Bara's turn.
All right. It is now Taya's turn.
Tayo will.
Tayo?
Tayo. I'm gonna hit Bara now. Bara, you little goose.
I have so much temp HP, I'm fine.
Oh, you're down. You wanna run this, my sweet little prince?
All right. If you manage to take me out with it, well, first of all, you can't because of my abilities. But even if you did, you'd be basically taking her out too. I guess as long as you don't only hit me.
That's funny. Yeah, she's like, it doesn't really reach her, but I'll just hit you with it if that's okay.
I mean, I guess if you targeted me, you might be able to take me out. I don't know.
Okay, I will. Yeah, we'll do it this way. So first, Tayo, having been bored for a while, it's not that she really loves to fight. She just gets bored easily. So having been bored, she's like, oh, dude, some like actual action. And raises raises 4. I wish I can't quite do that. Raises 4 more motes. And with her motes, we'll spend 2 of them. So she kind of absorbs 2 into herself. And then basically Kami-Kami-Ha's a big beam flame, just zoom, like shooting through. How long is it like? Oh, 30 feet. So I guess I'll step forward first. So I will step. This perfect. Okay, I will step here. And as I go, watch out, Bara! As I beam it, knowing she can't really get out of the way, but here we are. And so it will be a dex save from Bara and Rebecca.
Watch it only hit me.
That'd be funny.
Well, if it makes you feel better, it'll hit both you no matter what.
This one will take half damage.
Yeah.
Right. So 17 and a 6.
My save is a 14. Oh, you rolled a 6? Shit. All right, well, here's where the problem lies. So anyway, we'll roll it. Oh, what a good roll, dude.
That was 3 off max.
Oh, okay, so Rebecca takes half that. Rebecca still does take 1 burn. Bara, you take 2 burn.
Okay. That's so depressing
Ah.
seeing the entire temp H thing go down.
Love you, Bara.
How much is it? 13?
Yeah.
Then a burn. Okay. She will.
Oh, we can do the good old. Wait, can we like boop? Haha.
There you go. She will. Yeah, she'll just take it. She didn't see it coming since you shot it through Bara. Kind of the Piccolo effect. And it is now, I guess, if Taio is done.
Yes, that was her bonus action.
Yeah, it is now Ichiro's turn.
I'm sorry. I'm
Was that a Haijutsu? Oh, can I roll my extra D4 for the Haijutsu, or is it too late?
He hasn't done anything. Yeah, we can go for it. Just keep adding more damage to Bara.
Yes, sir.
I gotta do
There you go.
stuff.
Wait, that's perfect because it'll add 1 because of the half. So it will actually add 1 to Rebecca as well.
There you go.
Ah, bravo.
Nice. Thank you. I've been working on that.
Okay. So, first things first.
I'm the
I'm
realist.
gonna
Sorry.
use.
Yes!
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my flurry techniques, perceptive augmentation. Your speed increases by an amount equal to 5 times your flurry die, which I'm pretty sure at this point is a D4. It is until the end of my turn. So roll a D4.
Nice.
So,
Go
25.
off.
What? My brain just had a meltdown when I tried to times 20. I now have 50 movement speed, which I think gives me a little more than just enough. Right? Yeah.
So you didn't move on my. Oh, there we go.
It takes a minute. Then I need to make sure I have all my stuff ready so I can do the most substantial things.
I feel bad. I really didn't mean to do that much to Bara. She said do it.
Okay.
Fuck her up.
I'm gonna bonus action take my last chakra pill.
Okay.
The only thing I'm salty about is like I knew that it was gonna hit me for sure, and I knew that she was gonna save. I just knew it.
It always works like that.
It does. Whenever you target a teammate, it always works that way.
Okay, I
What are you
might
doing
need
over
someone
there,
to add
Lucas?
that chakra on because right now it's going through another one of its mood swings where it doesn't want it. Okay, I think I fixed it. Never mind.
You have 7. There you go.
Then take off 5 because now I'm doing Breath of Beast Fang.
How am I supposed to draw shapes not to do this? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm just messing with you. You're good.
And then first attack. Okay. Hold up, because I got a thing. Now I'm going to use Slayer Strike. When you hit a creature with a melee or ranged weapon attack, you may study the target. If you do, for the duration, you gain a bonus to your weapon die against the study target equal to 1 flurry die plus 1/4 your weapon specialist leveled, rounded down, for a minimum of 1. This bonus damage only triggers when you make a melee attack as a result. Never mind, that doesn't proc. Because it's as the attack action, so that just hits. Never mind.
Poggers.
I really need to read all my text. And here's the second attack. Hey!
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so... Give me a second.
No.
So I'm going to roll 4d6, and then I'm going to roll d6. Reroll ones and twos.
She will react to this
Okay.
with negative
9 chakra. Damn.
9 point something. So that's cool. It was 104 minus 9. Minus 5. There you go. No, minus 9 again. As kind of the stone around this pillar starts enveloping her, she will for until the beginning of her turn, she will block 14 damage.
Well, I reroll ones and twos, so let me do that real quick, please.
That's kind of crazy.
You may not.
So plus 3 doing 18. Right.
And then I
Yep.
roll.
So
Now
minus
I roll-
14, so he's doing 4.
And now I roll 8d6 because of the crit.
Okay. The minus 14 mitigation will apply to this as well, since it's
Damn, she gets minus 14 on every point of damage.
until the beginning of her turn. Yeah.
She crazy like that.
32.
Ugh.
That's pretty nutty, actually.
And I'm not gonna reroll the one. Or wait, actually, I think it's only one attack, if I'm remembering correctly. It's every time. Yeah, I get to just reroll 2 2s and 1 1. So
You've been lucky enough to roll always higher, and it does not change.
take off 5 bad
But yeah, it's plus 5.
plus 5.
I get minus 5 for her, but yeah.
And that's everything. I'm basically spent at this point.
All right. Well, Rebecca,
Now worse
She
for
needs
wear.
to take a D8.
I fucking know. Let me get there.
I'm sorry. I was just reminding.
I told you, it takes a turn.
Yeah, she is very starstrucketh in her encounter.
Hey, Bara warned her.
Yeah, I don't even want to say I called it, but
She goes, well,
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 you guys were a lot more formidable than I originally thought, but I'm not going down without a fight, and I'm not going down that easily. Spoilers, you probably will be.
I was ready
Take
for
a
the.
step back. We
Or
both
she
hit her
will.
with our reaction attack.
she takes all of her kind of like her
the bedrock skin she has, and creates stone fists around her arms, and is gonna try to punch Bara in the mouth.
In the mouth.
I need an ability to get me more chakra.
an ability that gives you more chakra.
Like a feat when I level up or
Uzumaki
something.
get a thing.
Wrong plan for that, yeah.
You're just be late, Uzumaki. You'll be fine.
Yeah, apparently I'm not the true blood of my clan or anything. I'm just...
You nut.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume a 12 doesn't hit.
A 12
so,
does not hit now.
He
But
said,
taking it a little bit more seriously, does like put the effort in to actually try to like block it with her chakra scalpel and her just type.
Yeah, she successfully blocks it. Rebecca will.
dude, if Bara downs to this bird, I'm gonna cry.
No, Rebecca with this failed attack, and being singed. Yeah, she she has, I wouldn't say given up, but that will be her turn. She doesn't really have
much of anything.
Doesn't try and
Is-
run away? Please, let her
Yes,
run
you.
away. I want to hit her. Let her run away.
She understands what's coming if she runs away.
Giant sword to the back, yes.
There's now Bara's
So
turn.
yeah, you have 2 burn bar.
You
I
do
have 2 burn, right?
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can be knocked out here.
Yeah.
Well, I won't be,
Possibly.
but I might go down to 0.
Oh yeah.
It's true.
Doesn't that make you go to 1 of your Nendo thing?
I don't remember. I'll have to check. Well, it won't be applicable. Should I roll or is someone else rolling?
No, you roll. You roll.
I think you roll.
What is it? 2d8?
2d8.
Yeah, 2d8.
Okay.
Just doink a DC 15 survival check and you're good.
Oh, I'm not. I'll use my med kit if I'm gonna do that.
That's fair.
Okay. Bara will glare at the lady here. And she'll just go ahead and calmly use her medical kit. Let's see here. Can I use my?
I love this
I might
image.
not be able to.
You both are on fire, and you just kind of open up your book, pull something out, and just start wrapping your arm slowly.
That's Bara,
like-
though.
Shit,
Like
I
a
don't
far
think I
cry
can.
healing animation. You just makes no sense, but it works.
DC 15 survival check?
To get rid of your burn, yeah.
That's really high.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They are in fact a ninjutsu specialist.
Is it because you're a
ninjutsu?
ninjutsu specialist?
No,
Is that how
that's
that
just
works?
that's just the burn.
That's just burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, burn's high.
That is
Burn.
high for burn. I
Yeah.
thought it would be like.
Burn is a DC 15 survival to put out the flames. Or you can submerge yourself in water, which there is river. The river.
Yeah, but that's a ways away.
River.
You can make it, I believe.
There is river.
You actually probably wouldn't.
I'll
No,
just go ahead
probably
and
not.
do my survival check, I guess. Might as well.
You bank it.
I mean, you
No.
have a high wisdom.
No, I'm not good enough. DC 15, that's super high. I don't think it should be that high.
Sorry.
Whatever.
My god demands that it is. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Let's see. So I'll just go ahead and use my healing aura.
Oh, I don't think this would matter to you, but it says you can use dexterity or survival, which is weird. But
You can roll around. That's kind of funny.
well, yeah, it says dexterity
I
and then
think-
in parentheses survival, but survival is a wisdom check, or like a wisdom one, so I don't really understand.
Oh, so that means that I would get a +1 to that instead of a +5. So that's nice.
Well, but
Um,
survival isn't under dex. I don't know. I don't get it. It's weird.
Well, it's if you're proficient in survival, then you get the proficiency, but you have to use your dex thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how that works. Okay.
It is weird that it do that, but I understand why it's doing that.
So you get your survival bonus with your dex.
What that basically means is that like most people, if they get a burn, they'll probably just die. They'll just burn to death, as opposed to like being able to like sit down and roll and like duck and roll or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I use my healing aura as a bonus action, healing myself, and I'll use my Apollo's journal. Or yes, I'll use the remaining things for that. So it's going to be 2d8 plus 15.
Right. I'm not listening to Bar next time she says to just to hit her.
She's
Okay.
fine.
It's okay.
Oh yeah,
Still
that's
on
gonna be my turn.
All right. It is now Tayo's turn.
All right, Tayo.
Ichiro yells, "Leave this one alive, please, and thank you."
15.
Rebecca with both hands up, very very weak, but she is still in fighting stance. Jesus Christ, my phone fell.
Does she say that?
Yeah, she said that.
What is this phone you speak of? We live in the era of.
So she's still trying to fight. She's not like giving up.
She's not giving up now.
Okay. Tayo, I have 3 motes. I can just throw motes at her. It's still like. Is that right? Are my things 3d8? It feels not right.
Players
Each.
G2 goes Burr though.
Well, let's know. Yeah, it is 3d8. Okay, cool. Good talk. Okay. Yeah. So, Tayo will go ahead. Just smiling. Actually, no. She hurt Bara, and she's pretty like attached to Bara at this point, so she's actually like kind of upset and feels bad. So she's not smiling, but will go ahead and chunk some of these orbs at Rebecca. So as her first bonus action, will throw one of these orbs at her. Which is just a ninjutsu attack. Alright. So I can pretty much guarantee you she's done.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have mattered.
Even if you all
There you go.
roll all ones.
Say she does the reaction again.
Oh, it might matter.
Technically.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
14. Well, no, she rolled for it, so
14 again.
14. So
13. Oh, never mind. She's still down. Just kidding.
Yeah.
All right, she goes down in a blaze of glory, an ember
Lamau.
of glory,
Lamau.
Blaze of not her glory, but somebody
ember,
else's.
an ember, some would say, goes down, still being affected by burning. We can end combat there.
I'd like to
Yeah.
put her out.
Yeah, I would
like,
run over to Bara, feeling very bad, trying to help her get out of off these flames.
I'm focusing on Rebecca currently because I assumed Tayo and one Bara can just typically be okay with putting herself out of fire.
Bara does manage to put herself out. Bara does look pretty upset.
I'd like. Do I need to roll anything to
Tayo?
put Rebecca out?
Wait, okay, when you were telling me, was that like out of game or in game?
Huh?
Or like out of character, in character, when you were like, just do it.
I'm gonna take such as cringe.
Are you asking me or are you asking someone else?
I'm asking you.
Oh no, I'm just so Bara, she looks like she's in a lot of pain as she's like desperately pats herself out. And yeah, she before this she was kind of, happily doing her Rose Ninja thing. Right now she more just looks, she looks very upset.
Okay, just assuming it's at me, I run up, trying to help you put out the flames. As I do, I'm like, I'm sorry. I thought with the armor you'd be fine, and I was just trying to take her out as fast as possible. I'm really sorry, Bara. First time Tayo's showing some weakness. Not weakness, but...
Bara, having put the flames out, she looks at you and says, I didn't realize they hurt that much. That was very painful.
Yeah, I also didn't realize how much it would do to you. I'll keep that in mind next time. I really am sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I think the policy will be, if you really need to, maybe, but not just to take out an enemy faster.
Yeah, and I kind of sit back, just like, yeah. I'm not even sure I knew what I was capable of. Being only like the second or third time, I guess we really fought with these abilities. And I just kind of looked down. I'm like, well, hopefully when we get back, Kai can help patch you up and such.
Oh, it's not that. It's mostly just the pain. There's some things I can deal with. Fire pain is one of the worst, I think.
Yeah, I guess I'm just used to it. You go ahead. What was you say?
Yeah, Ichiro just kind of looks up. We handled that surprisingly well, all things considered.
Bara nods. He says, "Yeah. In particular, you Ichiro, you did good. That was pretty impressive."
Yeah, I think I'm a little inefficient in the way I fight, though, as I'd put Rebecca out.
What's
Do I
that?
need to roll something for that?
It would be the same thing.
Okay, cool. I'm good at survival, I think.
So it would be Dex plus proficiency.
Yeah. I'm not proficient in it. I'm just have good dex.
Oh, that's helpful.
Excuse me.
You have successfully put her up.
Cool. Now I'm gonna go around just tying up all the unconscious people.
Sure. You can. Yeah, you don't have to move your character, but we can just move everybody.
Oh, don't know if I can anymore because it seems like after the combat, my computer decided to go kaput.
All good.
Does it at the weirdest times?
Yeah, these would be all the people that you have, excluding the one that you let go and excluding the one in the room.
Do we know that you let one go?
No.
Okay,
Not
so Bar's not worried about it then.
If someone gets to spread the legend of the butcher, you gotta come up with nickname for Tayo and the Rose Ninja.
Well, I mean, I don't know anything about this. I guess they did hear my name, so I guess there is that.
You shouted Rose Ninja.
I absolutely did.
That's funny. That's so funny.
Not wonderfully well on the performance aspect, but they did hear it. Yeah.
Tayo feeling bad is kind of just gonna like walk around the tables, like quote unquote investigating, but just kind of poking around at stuff. Letting the two others kind of take care of everything. Feeling quite bad about hurting her squad mate.
At this point, have I got everybody round up?
Yeah. I put everybody on the tables, or by the tables.
Cool. Now I'm stuck looking at the corner of the map, and every time I try and move, the screen goes finicky. So I'd like to look at Bara. Be like, do you want to investigate where she came from?
Yeah, we should probably do that before she wakes up. Tayo, could you come help us with this?
Yeah, of course. Just kind of walks along.
Bara sort of shakes herself off and climbs up the ladder. There's a door there, I think.
Yeah, there's right here. There's a door. You're free to walk in there.
Bara gestures Ichiro and says, men first?
What kind of gentleman would I be if I let these two women go into a dangerous situation first? And he will go through the door.
Whammon.
I cannot...
I put you through.
Whammons. But I can't see anything, so paint me a word picture, DM.
Yeah, you see a kind of like what would look like an inn. There's like a bar area. There's some rooms. When you walk in, you kind of see like doors that go into rooms. There's some dining tables, and kind of some stairs behind the bar area.
Does the bar look stocked?
Yeah. It's not like, there's not any fancy things in there, but yeah, it is stocked.
Follow-up question. Does Sensei like alcohol? Like any level? Like even a little bit?
You've never really seen him drink.
Oh, then I have no need to grab it. I'm trying to make up for past mistakes. Because Ichiro doesn't like that he caused problems for forgetting his name. Kai?
Kai. Yeah.
I will step in behind, and I would like to head over to those stairs and sort of take a look up.
Yeah. You're free to keep her going.
Tayo's gonna walk around the outside.
Okay.
So we've been to this door from the other end.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I should have just gone through. We could have dealt with Rebecca first.
Yes, we could have.
Correct.
I was so close, but then that was like literally where I was like, all right, let's go back.
Yeah, it was funny because
We could have dealt with...
when you were like, all right, let's go back to the door, and I was like, which one? Because this is important.
Right. Dang it. I literally thought, I was like, well, I know that there's that little like black section of the map that we haven't explored, but it's probably just like just I don't know, like more cave or whatever, like
Yeah,
not nothing of interest. Well, go figure. All right.
Design.
Satisfied. Oh, I guess I should check down here too.
You're free to go in all of those. They're just rooms.
Okay. So Bara's impression of this place is that this is basically their hideout slash like living area. Um, have I seen any evidence of like of what do you call it? Skullduggery, crimes being committed? Um,
1 second, my roll 20 just straight up crashed.
Yeah, mine did as well.
All right, love that.
I'm reloading in though. I don't think the server's like lost or anything.
No, I came back in. But it was funny that it just went nah. Bye bye. Illegal activities in the sense of certain illegal substances you have seen, what you can imagine, and what you have heard from from kind of like traveling with Soul or some of Luna's like filler conversations. This group has been kind of extorting the merchants and things. So kind of some of the trinkets and some of the drinks and foods and stuff have been extorted from stores or like other people. As far as like heinous heinous things, not really. Just the usual like illegal, like I said, extortion, illegal substances, things of that nature.
okay. So Bara would like to talk to the group. Bara says, "Okay, guys. So I think we've cleared this place out pretty well. We got all of our people tied up down there. My thinking on terms of what we want to do with these guys is we could turn them over to Luna, I guess. I'm a little skeptical of turning Rebecca over to them, as I'm not convinced that they would be able to handle Rebecca if she recovers fully. I was gonna suggest, Tayo, maybe you could use those chains on her and see if she's like killed anyone, like an innocent murder, that sort of thing. I would be pretty comfortable killing her if we find that she's been guilty of murder in the past."
Yeah. As long as we just have to get in character. Yeah, Ty looks up and kind of looks at her arm, and goes, yeah, we can. It's got to be some kind of yes or no question, so we'll have to concoct a good one, I suppose.
Have you ever murdered anyone?
I like that.
I like that one. I think that one gets it.
Not every question
you-
has to be mind-boggling. Sometimes you just ask.
What's your favorite color?
What are your thoughts, Ichiro? Are you okay with that plan?
Yes, and I'd like to add some stuff to it. One, we get all the stuff that was extorted from the people of the town kind of piled up so we can take it back to the people. And two, Tayo, how do you feel like burning this place to the ground after we get all the non-super deadly people, all the normal mercenaries, I guess, out? I do not like that this place exists, and
yeah.
My issue is less with the place as opposed to like people in it, because my impression, what you said earlier, Ichiro, is that you think that this is just, there are probably people outside of this place right now who are going about their daily business, and they're going to come back here. I don't know if burning this place...
everything's burned to the ground, they'll have nothing to rebuild their infrastructure with, therefore crippling their group.
Maybe. I don't know if they have other hideouts is the thing, though, or if they have like a backup hideout or something like that. You know?
And if they do, this is a major loss on their part. No matter, they could have 10 backup hideouts. Losing one is still does damage, especially losing one inside the city.
Tayo kind of like cuts you off and grabs her arm. Just kind of like the uncomfortable, like standing there. It's like, yeah, I don't really know if I want to, burn the place down. We've caused a lot of damage already.
I mean,
Okay.
we should tell Luna about it, obviously. Maybe they can get some people down here to secure it or something. I don't know. Or if they want to, they could burn it down easily enough, right? It wouldn't be a tough thing for them to do as long as there aren't people down here.
Okay. Just don't like that this place exists because it
No, I
represents
agree.
a
It's not
stronghold
good.
in this city.
Yeah, I think we should definitely inform people and maybe they can use this infrastructure that these guys have made for good. Maybe house some homeless or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I let someone go.
One of the guards?
Guy who rushed me with the sword and tried to hit me, failed miserably. I think you guys were there for that one.
They were not.
Gestures the bent sword, which he still has not put down.
Okay, in that case, let's go do this thing now before more reinforcements come. And maybe we should set up for reinforcements? I don't know. Do you think this is good enough? Do we need to worry about the people who might be outside of this place right now?
In all honesty, unless they have another person like Rebecca, I think we're pretty much... I think we can handle it. If we just get a little rest in, I can recover some of my chakra. I think.
Okay.
But that's
All
up
right.
to you
So
guys.
let's deal with the unconscious people first, because I don't want them to come back and start releasing those people, and that would be bad.
Yeah. And maybe deal with Rebecca's execution. He kind of gestures to his sword with a confusing...
Well, her judgment, justice. This is justice.
Oh, yeah, her trial there.
Yes.
Did I move?
I guess she hasn't tried this on a downed person, so Taya will try it. Well, I mean, she's.
I'll bring her up with 1 HP. I assume I
Yeah.
can do that easily enough. You want me to roll a medicine check or something?
I'll say she can't talk.
You're good. You're okay. You're fine. She comes. She is. I don't know. Yeah, she's not very responsive. She is what you would expect a person that just took all of that feels like. But yeah, you are free to try to chain her.
All right.
Tayo?
Yeah. I kind of reach down and hesitantly put my arm on her, or just kind of grab her shoulder. I kind of grab her like to make her look at me. And I'm just like, look, we need you to answer a few questions for us, and I'm gonna need you to be okay with answering honestly, and be willing to pass my test, so to speak.
Yeah. From what you get, her eyes are like almost not there. She's doing this 1,000-yard stare right now.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of responsive to your words, very minimally. She's very I don't know, kind of like when Rock Lee finished fighting Gara, and he's at the end where it's just muscle movement at that point. There's barely anybody in there. But she just with her mouth half open and her eyes just kind of drooping down. She gives a small nod.
All right. I suppose then I try my best to make my chains do their thing. Do they successfully?
Yeah. They wrap around wherever you put them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just holding her shoulder. So I'm holding her shoulder. My chains kind of extend, wrap around her body. I just say, well, have you ever murdered anybody?
She nods her head.
Cool.
I look at the other two and I just go, well, she's telling the truth. And I suppose my arm proceeds to...
Wait. Are you sure? Does it have to be a verbal response, or can it be a non-verbal response? Do we know that about your chains?
I look back at her and I say, well, no. Here, let me roll. Well, here, let me do this first, because that's what happened before this happened. It was a D4 plus 1, right? Yeah. All right.
Ichiro is currently unwrapping his sword.
Anyway, so as I ask that question, my arm singes and I tense a little bit, but then you ask. I just well, or actually, does my arm singe? Because then I would assume I know that it worked.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. My arm singes, and so I get my normal kind of burning pain in my right arm. And I look at you and I'm like, well, my chains haven't burned doing this unless they're actually working, so I would assume that it's on.
Okay. In that case, Miss Crazy Lady, um, there's no redemption for you in this life, but you might be able to buy yourself some coins for the afterlife if you tell us a little bit about the organization you work for.
Yeah, she is like kind of coming more into it now. The chains kind of jolted her a little bit. And she's just like, um, what do you want to know?
Who's your boss? Where are your other hideouts?
Um, and she's kind of like, this girl is rather young. She's not like an adult or anything. Maybe like a little bit older than you guys. And she's kind of like, she's kind of like her like really like tough girl demeanor is starting to break down, and she's kind of like tearing up. And she's like, yeah, I was taken when I was little by one of them. He's in a village nearby. I I can point it out. And she kind of like reaches into her little satchel that she has on her leg. She reaches out into the little satchel she has on her leg, and pulls out kind of like, yeah, that'd be correct. I guess like a couple notes and a map, and she points out the village. She's like, I don't know where the other one's up. And at this point, she is fully broken down. I mean, she is tearing up and holding back, you know, tears, obviously.
Yeah, as she started to like initially melt down, I'd take my arm off and like retract the chains.
She gets a sense of calm from this, and yeah, she points out the other village where she knows one of the other hideouts is. She goes, I don't think all of them are there, but I was the only one supposed to be taking care of this one.
Okay, so possible change of plans if we're okay with it. I would like Tayo to do her chains again, and we'll do the same thing that we did with that guy that we did at the casino, if you remember. The standard. I should actually write down a list of questions. Let's see here.
The usual run through that Tayo has to do now.
Do you intend? I look over at Ty and say, I know that the chains hurt you, though. I understand if you're not willing to. I'd like to give this girl the opportunity for a second chance, though.
Yeah, I look down at her and I'm like, yeah, I mean, my chains aren't hurting her. And I put my hand on her shoulder again, and I mean, assuming she's still willing, try to, extend them around her again.
At this point, the sword is completely unwrapped. That is all.
Yeah, it is going to go ahead and be an ninjutsu. An ninjutsu roll from you.
From Tayo?
From her, yeah. She is not necessarily willing to take the chains again.
Okay.
She's come to. But it's not great. She's not very charismatic. Yeah, they wrap around her successfully like you last time.
Okay. And then I look over at Bara and I'm like, well, I guess we've never tried this, but you can ask her a question if you want.
Okay. So, Miss Crazy Lady, I'd like to give you a second chance. I know what it's like to have been taken in by people who are not the best. So I do feel a bit of empathy for your position. That said, if you're intending to fall back into these old ways, I don't think that I can let you go in good conscience for the sake of whatever victims might be in your future. That said, if you're willing to promise and really mean it, that you're going to do your best to live an honest life from now on and use whatever powers and skills you have for the good of yourself and others, then we might give you a second chance. Okay? So my first question is going to be, do you intend to kill again in anything other than self-defense?
Does my arm burn when she asks this?
You don't really feel anything. She hasn't answered yet.
Okay.
Rebecca kind of turns towards Ichiro, tears, kind of like streaming down at this point. And she just gets on, like, it was sitting up, but now, gets on her knees and kind of just puts like her head down, and doesn't answer the question.
Gara's very annoyed by this.
So I guess my hand is following her because it's on her shoulder. So I'm like leaned over and I just look over at Bara and Ichiro. So
Yeah, at this point, Ichiro is looking at you two.
So Rebecca kind of looks back towards Bara and goes, I never really murdered anybody. I guess by your definition of self-defense. I'm just a small time person, but she kind of sits up and like puffs her chest up and goes, but I can't. This is just what I know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't think I'll change. It's not in my DNA to.
At this point, Ichiro gets a very serious look on his face, kind of stone-faced, and looks at Bara.
Rebecca is
decision.
Rebecca is, to put it into perspective, Rebecca is now, instead of her head down, she has puffed her chest up and is kind of like exposing her neck towards this. Still crying, but with closed eyes and a smile on her face.
Okay. So as we all agreed, I think, we put decisions like this to a vote, right? So the vote is, do we let her go or do we kill her? My vote is that we let her go.
I look at Ichiro.
Ichiro is waiting, like he's waiting for your response.
Tayo lets her arm, or like lets go the shoulder and like lets the chains retract, and just goes, well, we said we would kill her if she's gonna proceed to kill other people, so if we're sticking by word.
I agree with Tayo. He's gonna kind of kneel down where he's at eye level with Rebecca.
Bara walks away.
And he's gonna pull out his family crested Tonto, which just has like the seal of his clan. This is the first time you would see this.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming I see this sword, right?
It's like this. Yeah, it's kind of a short sword, so it's the first time you've really seen it in full detail.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna unsheath it and set it in front of Rebecca. Then he's going to stand up, take the executioner blade. At least deserve to die by your own hand, and he's gonna get ready to off her head, allowing her to do
Sudoku.
samurai.
Yes, Sudoku.
Samurai honorable death.
No, it's not Sudoku. It's not Sudoku. It's not Sudoku.
The nerdiest form of suicide.
It's an 8. Okay. She sees the gesture, and through tears, just gives a small nod, and I guess proceeds with it, kind of waiting for you to begin your swing.
They step first, and then I swing. I swing
Yeah,
to make sure
I
they
know,
don't
but
pay
he-
too much pain.
I know she is waiting for you to like wind up. If this is the course of action you're gonna do.
He is in ready position, and before he swings, he says, "Please take solace that we'll both arrive in the same place at some point in time. Awaits for all sinners."
Yeah, and she goes ahead and I guess commits seppuku.
And that's the end of that. I don't feel like we need to continue on anymore.
Yeah, you're good.
His blade and moves on.
All right. Yeah, Rebecca now being dealt with. I guess. Oh yeah, he's not here anymore. The party may may continue as they please. I don't know.
I'd like to grab the guy that was way at the bottom of the map and bring him to my pile.
No.
I don't know if you did that.
No. He's not there anymore. I just moved him out of sight. He's the one that ran away. Oh, unless you're talking about the guy in the room.
Yeah, he means
Guy
the
that was
bedroom, I
sleeping.
think. Yeah.
The guy in the room. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah. To add him to my pile.
There you go. He's in the pile.
Awesome.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what you guys planning to do.
Tayo.
I don't know either. This is kind of an odd note.
Yeah, Tayo at least is kind of sitting here leaning up against the thing.
Like,
sh-
I know what I'm going to
What is
do
it?
after you're done. Sorry.
No, go for it.
No, you go ahead. Well,
I don't.
then I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
know what
up
Tayo wants
to.
do. Yeah.
I guess when I'm grabbing the guy from the room, I take a blanket with me, so I cover her up and move her off to the side a little bit.
Sure.
So she's out of the way and covered up.
Yep.
I guess wanting to kind of think about things. Tayo will just kind of explore this like top area, just walking around.
Yeah. If you want to move anywhere, you're free to.
Okay. What is this thing?
It is like a barrier. If you guys were to cross down, you can.
I was like,
you
can I just go
yeah,
on
you
this
can-
side and just hop down?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is where like if they had horses or anything like that, this is what it would be.
Okay. Yeah, I was say if someone wants to do something, Tayo's just kind of wandering in her thoughts, exploring, seeing what we did not see.
Ichiro wants to fight Bara at this point.
Just to narrate a little bit, Bara walked off. She sat by the river for a little bit, and then got off and went to the bar. She's currently at the bar. She grabs a drink and pours it out, and tries to chug it, and throws up.
Yeah, alcohol does not taste good.
All right.
Oh,
Crashed
my
again.
thing
God
crashed,
damn
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Something weird on your end, because it's not crashing for me. But then again,
It's very strange because it crashed at the
Crashes.
same time for both of us.
Yeah, it's got to be something to do with roll 20.
All right. I guess besides personal matters, there's two things you can do. There is an exit to the far right, and the way you came. Yeah. That'll be the map. I don't know if you guys can really tell. Yeah, I don't know what you guys want to do. There's an exit to the right where you came from. You could report. You can do things like that. So
Ichiro sort of
free to
walk
go
up to
there.
Bara, sit on the opposite side of the bar.
I say if y'all are gonna talk without Tayo, you can, and then once you're done, I will walk in. Cause I've just been exploring, so y'all would have had time.
Oh, hi Ichiro. I don't think I have a taste for this sort of stuff. I pick up the bottle that I poured out.
Ichiro looks at you with a gentle smile and be like, yeah, it's surprisingly bad for how much grown-ups act like they like it, and he'll take the bottle and try and drink some himself. Getting it down, but very much straining.
That's one of the five ninja vices or whatever, right? Alcohol. Well, whatever. So I take it the issue's been dealt with, and where's Tayo? Is she good?
Uh, I think she's exploring the last little bit of the cave. We
We should probably go find her. It's not good to leave her alone.
I don't think she's gonna do anything too crazy right now. I wanted to talk to you for a minute. I understand that things didn't go the exact way you wanted them to.
We voted on it, and it is what it is. I don't want to be the tyrant of the group. I think voting still makes sense, even if I'm on the losing side.
Yes, but don't want to sound as rude as this is going to come off, but this is the only way I really know how to phrase it. The world is a very gray place. Rarely do you find people who are just evil. It is a fact I'm coming to grips with now more than ever. It's really easy to point at someone and say, they're the bad guy, but as you saw, it's not always the case.
Do you think Tayo will ever use her chains on me?
Just you wait,
She
bitch.
have a reason to?
Bara shrugs and she just says, I was just wondering. I mean, would you be happy if she used them on you?
I can't say how I'd feel, but I don't think I'd resent her for it. If you two decided I needed to be under questioning, I could accept it.
Mhm.
I've already been burned by them once, and he'll kind of gesture towards his hand. The awkward smile.
Yeah. I don't know. They're frightening little things. Anyway, I appreciate what you're saying. I'll get over it. Honestly,
Just don't become numb to it.
yeah, you guys probably made the right decision. It's just it wasn't something I could I couldn't vote for it. That's all.
I get it, and I want to be 100% honest with you. Don't think your decision was a wrong decision either. I just couldn't, in the right mind, let someone that says they will go back to that life go.
Bara nods. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, you're probably right. Let's go find Tayo. We should report back to Luna before people come along and find all these unconscious guards tied up all over the place.
I thought we were going to take them with us.
How? I can't really carry that well, Ichiro.
Well, I figured I could carry like 2 on each shoulder.
There's
and
like
just,
10 of
make
them.
runs. No, I
Do you
don't
have
think
10
we could do it in
shoulders?
one go.
Oh, okay. I guess we could do a
We can just go
do you
back
call
up
it?
real
Caravan system
quick.
or whatever.
Are these animals here? Like actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna
Good
say
thing we
there.
didn't burn this place to the ground.
I was gonna say that you did hear, like I said, you heard at the beginning that there were some animals. When I was giving the auditory description of it, it is not like a giant worm that is trying to escape, but they are
Yes.
like they're just like chickens. Just your run of the mill animals. Not really, just like rabbits, things
Yeah.
of that nature.
While they were talking, Taya would like to take her like chained arm and touch one of them and see if she can make her chains like wrap around the animals. Like basically, are they considered like? Because she knows that the creature has to be like willing to like not lie or lie, and like she's wondering how that interacts with an animal for a possible future reference.
The animals when you go up to them go to like the other side of the cage. You kind of have to like open it and get them.
Is there a small enough one where I can just like poke them, like this one where like I
I'm
can?
gonna say yeah, probably like the one with like we'll say like a rabbit or something.
Okay, yeah,
Sure.
I would just kind of reach in and try to touch it and see if it'll wrap around them.
It doesn't wrap around them.
Okay.
At least yeah, not that one.
Okay, I pull my hand back and just kind of keep strutting along. That's it.
Okay.
Need someone to move me again because right now I just see
Oh yeah.
a loading screen for some reason.
When Bara heads outside, she'll yell out for Tayo.
Yeah.
Trying to gather everyone together.
Yes, Tayo will come on over. So yeah, did y'all find anything else?
No, not of interest. We were gonna go ahead and start transporting these guys up to the surface and deliver them to Luna. Yeah.
I look at you with a confused face and say, "We're transporting them?"
I'm
Well-
transporting them,
We're providing moral support.
and he'll kind of go over
so-
to the first two bodies and throw them on his shoulder, putting the sword down. Can I get someone to like
His
hold on
trophy.
to that? No, I was talking about the executioner blade.
Oh.
At this point he's kind of tossed aside that
I
sword.
thought you meant the bin sword. I was like, man, you are attached to this thing. Yeah, Tayo would actually love to grab the sword and pick it up.
Like 50 some odd pounds or something, I think. We searched it up at one point.
Let me know. Does Tayo try to grab it?
Yeah, Tayo would love to like try to just pick it up. Like not do anything with it yet, but try to pick it up.
Yeah. The moment you touch it, your chains burn like aggressively.
Fuck off. Does it do damage to me or no?
No.
No. Okay.
You think if you kept going, it would.
Okay.
Do I see this? Like, do they become red hot or something?
She feels it. It doesn't really give much of a visual signature.
I guess I flinch and kind of look at my arm. Can I try to pick it up? Well, was that me? Because I'm assuming in my head, like, I was trying to pick it up with both hands. Can I just try to, like, lift it with my left hand? Like, because I know I wouldn't be able to pick up a 50-pound sword with one hand, but just, like just trying to move
Just
it.
trying it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you touch it with your non-chained hands and it's fine.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, as this happens, I look to Bara, and I'm like, hey, can I see your book real quick?
Yeah. Bara will pull out her journal and walk over.
At first I will just take it with my left hand, but then I want to place my right hand with the chains, like, on top of it. If the left hand doesn't, like, cause me to burn.
Yeah, the non-chained hand is fine. The chained hand was fine, and then the chains kind of reacted to it and started burning.
Okay. Yeah, I pull my hand back, and I just kind of give Bara, like, a weird look, because I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and feeling burn pain is getting to Tayo, for other mental reasons, and kind of hands her back the book, and I just go, yeah, I think we should probably keep our items away from making contact.
Interesting. I wonder if Sensei would like to hear about that.
His knowledge ass, I'm sure he would. Yeah. And I just kind of walk over. I'm like, well, I guess, do you think you could pick the sword up? Because I can only grab it with one hand.
Bara looks down. She'll make a wisdom save. Okay.
Think all right, you two?
She swallows and says, "Yeah, sure." And avoiding looking at it, she just kind of like pick it up and sort of hold it out of view as much as possible as she carries it.
I see. I was not meaning to do that to her, but
Ichiro see this? 'Cause I figured it'd be bad.
Do you? I don't know.
Uh,
That's up to you because you were carrying people. So
Yeah.
I feel
Are
like
you paying
I
attention?
catch her like
Okay,
being
here.
weird with it on the way back, so I like. Is everything all right, you two? If it's
yeah,
too
you're probably
heavy
right.
for you, I can just leave it on like the table for now and pick it up in a minute. It's not like it goes anywhere without me.
I look at him. I'm just like, yeah. So we have discovered that at least for my chain purposes, it hurts me quite a bit if I try to touch either of your special items, and I kind of air quote.
It's not too heavy. I can carry it.
Sure, you don't look like you want to.
No, I don't, but I will.
He'll hold out his hand.
I said I'll carry it.
Don't have to.
You're carrying those guys. I can carry your sword.
He'll give a soft smile. Okay. And he will go back to moving these guys.
I was gonna say, do you guys have anything?
No, at that point, Tayo will do one guard at a time, trying to help speed up the process.
We can do the puzzle of like if somebody can carry X amount. Yeah. In that case, to sum it up, Bara manages to. Are you guys exiting the way you came?
Yeah,
assuming
I
so.
was planning to. Yeah.
Okay.
Just exiting the other way is uncertain territory.
Very true. Yeah, you guys exit that way. It probably cost you a bit to get at least the first group of them up the ladder, since the ladder was a fairly long climb.
Can we use the pulley thing?
No. So yeah. You can
talking
use
about
this one. I'm talking about the one to get into the warehouse.
Oh, I got you.
But after the first one, we'll say after the first like group you get up there, Jesus, Luna and Soul and like their men are waiting, and they kind of help you out with it so it doesn't take too long. They also go and, if you guys are okay with it, investigate the caves themselves and such.
Yeah,
unless you guys
I
want to.
tell them.
I was like,
that
do you guys actually want to talk to them for a bit here?
I don't think it gets to be a whole roleplay thing, but I would be like, there's a young lady down there that deserves a decent grave.
I want to acknowledge that seeing Ichiro's sword with his family crest and finding that very odd because he thought he was just the blacksmith's son does take note of the family crest on the sword. Like very much puts it to memory.
Here, where the is? There it is. Jesus, that took a bit. Sorry about that. Yeah, you guys are here. You can just go do whatever. Luna comes in.
I can move again. Finally, it's not like
Yeah,
landing at 100 times Earth gravity.
I'll make sure to I can remove the exploration.
What was Pog?
No, it's fine. It's just I will be slightly slower, like
visually. Yeah. Yeah. You guys talk to Luna. She has a decent group of men.
Is Poco still here?
Poco is still there. Is probably better if you guys are here.
I'd like to also get the men out of the one room.
I will also hand them both keys.
We will want to interrogate them about Poca at some point as well.
Yes, we would.
Yeah, but regardless, yeah, you guys talk to Luna, kind of give her the rundown, and she kind of thanks you guys for a mission, well done, more or less. And yeah, as she goes in with some of her men, I guess right before she goes in, we can end the session there.